Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more Sonic Rush. In the previous parts, not only did I take on what is debatably my least favorite zone of the game, but things started getting crazy plot-wise. Look how wavy everything is. Also, look how far I've come. But hey, I may have taken on my least favorite zone of this game in the previous parts, but now I'm going to take on my favorite zone of the game. Here we go, you guys ready for this? This is just what I needed. See, it's funny, because this song is called What You Need, and it's my favorite song in the game. Now, is the song the reason why this zone is my favorite? Probably, but also there's just something more well-designed about this zone. There's a lot of mechanics that are fun. It's got gravity mechanics that we'll see later on. It's just well-designed. It's got great music. It's got this cool theme. Yeah, there'll be parts later on where I run on the ceiling, and I'm all for gravity mechanics in a platformer, man. I think that stuff is awesome. Oh, I'm okay. We're fine. Yeah, there's nothing super unfair about this zone like there was in the previous zone. The music just gets you pumping. It's so good. Ah, I love it. I love it so much. And get ready. Oh, whoops, I thought we were going to go on the ceiling there. Well, that'll happen, I promise. I promise there will be ceiling running. Here we go. On the ceiling, baby. Alright. So this zone, although it is the last zone of the game, I would not call it the hardest zone. I think that does go to the previous zone. I think, well, speaking of last stuff in the game and things being difficult, I have to get the last Chaos Emerald. This actually will be difficult. But I will do my best. Hopefully I won't screw it up. If I do screw it up, I need to fill up my boost meter and try it again. But I haven't screwed up a Chaos Emerald challenge in this walkthrough so far. So here's hoping I don't jinx anything. Let me knock on the wood real quickly. Okay, here we go. There's gonna be a lot of spikes. And very minimal ring placement! Okay, alright. Oh my goodness. Come on, Sonic. It's not a great way to start. Alright. Okay, sorry, I really gotta focus on this one. Okay. Somehow I survived that. Okay, spiral. Spiral again. What? Why did that one not count? Oh, I might be in trouble. Just skip all that. Skip all that. I don't mind forfeiting a few rings, and it means I don't get to. It means I don't lose any. Jesus. Oh, okay. Somehow I got that. Come on, thank you. This is nerve-wracking. Oh my god. Nope, I'm skipping that. No way I can pull that off twice. I have enough rings. I just need to survive. I have enough rings. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Phase 1 of the special stage is done. Extra rings would have been beneficial, but I couldn't risk losing all my rings there at the last second, so let's give this a try. Okay. Here we go. Okay, easy peasy rings right here at the beginning. Alright, I'll get you. Oh, well, I realized what I was supposed to do. I actually wasn't supposed to KO you immediately. I was supposed to homing attack into you in order to get the other rings! What the heck, Sonic? Come on, I'm sliding my stylus around. I guess it's an older system, whatever. There we go. My system has had its uses for the past few years. Oh my god, I cannot commentate while I do this. Okay, sorry, I will commentate more afterward. Oh man, that's trolly. That's actually trolly. Ah, frick. Okay, slow down on getting you. Oh, nope, I didn't get those 5 rings there. So I'm just gonna. I can't get that. Oh my god, please, I feel like I'm nearing the end. There's a little more. Okay, I have enough! Just skip the spikes. Okay, look. Was that the coward's way out? A little bit. But it was also a tactical way for me to ensure that I have enough rings so I could clear the special stage in my first try and have a more presentable video. That is something you can do, guys. When you have enough rings, you don't always need to get extra, especially when you're on the second phase, because there is no third phase. And with that, I have all 7 Chaos Emeralds. You'd think I'd be more excited, but the reason I'm not is because at the moment, they don't do anything. We'll see what they do later. But I have them all. I don't have to play any more special stages. I just get to play this stage, which is awesome! Here we go, running on the ceiling. Oh, we're going back. And we're running on the ceiling in the opposite direction! Yeah, this is it's just a fun zone. Space, outdoorsy. I know I'm getting repetitive. And I apologize. Here, you want to listen to the music for a second? I'll be quiet, so you can listen to it. Alright, well, that little ledge got me to continue talking again. Tell you what though, you might notice some similarities with this song and another song in this game. In fact, the song for this zone is the same as that... Oh, I almost made a little jump, that's okay. The song for this zone is the same as the menu theme for this game, which to me is fascinating because the previous zone was the same song as the results screen, which to me is a little odd, but this zone, being the last zone of the game, being shared with the menu theme, I think makes a little more sense. Thematically, it's like, oh, you're nearing the end, here's like the actual theme of this game, what you need. I think the only two other platformers I can think of to do something similar are Kirby games and Donkey Kong games, but even then, hang on, time out. I just realized, every time I'm upside down on this level, I'm on the bottom screen. But every time I go right back up, or right side up, we'll probably see in a second, I go back on the top screen. So because I'm still upside down, I'm on the bottom screen. Now I'm on the top screen. Oh, see, that's so cool. And now I'm about to shoot back down, and I'm on the bottom screen. Oh, that's so cool. This zone is the best. This zone is the best. I love it. I love it so much, and there's so many places to do tricks, and it's so fun, and oh, it's so good. Watch me still get a B rank after all this, despite pulling off all these tricks. Especially now that I missed that missile. Gosh darn it. It's inverted controls. That's why I keep messing it up. I'm so... Oh my god, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. I didn't need the rocket for that part. Alright, fine. Nope. Make sure I don't fall off here. That would have been a gap. Alright, we're alive. Still a little bit more to this level. I can do tricks through each individual ring. There we go. Press A at the end of my combos to get bonus points. I wish I had more to say, because it is my favorite zone of the game. But I'm sorry. I just don't have more to say. The music's awesome, the themes, the theme of the level design is awesome, the actual new mechanics are awesome. What's my score? Did I get an S rank? I did a ton of tricks. And still only an A rank. I needed to be faster. I needed to not screw up on that missile one. I needed to get to the end in a few seconds earlier. But it's fine. Here we go, Act 2. Second verse, not necessarily the same as the first, but a bit similar. Now that I've been taught the mechanics, this level is going to be a little less forgiving, but it's still going to be just as fun. There's going to be a lot more bottomless pits. Oh, come on now. There's going to be a lot more cannons, a lot more missiles, a lot more running on the ceiling due to inverted gravity, which means there's going to be a lot more inverted controls, but there's also going to be a lot more places to do tricks. Oh! Nice. All right. And now we're rail grinding. We're good. We're going. Nice. It's also worth pointing out that this zone is not the first time Sonic has gone into space. Sonic has had his fair share of space zones, but thematically, it is again cool. Oh, I forgot there were enemy rush rooms on this zone. That's fine. See, it's incorporating a little bit of everything that we've learned in previous zones. It's such a good final zone. It's fun. It's not too difficult. And what I was getting at before was, it's a space-themed zone. Sonic games tend to end a lot of their more plot-driven games in space as of late. In space or like on the edge of the Earth. And, oh no! I lost all my rings! Freak, man! I was busy talking about space. Well, alright. Sonic games usually end their zones in space or on the brink of the Earth these days. And I just think that's actually a cool thing that they've been doing. And normally, there's like high stakes involved. It's all dramatic, it's all serious, it's all trying to be climactic. Yet here, although there are stakes involved, we're still on the edge of the Earth. Something about this zone, for some reason, feels a lot more carefree than other space-themed zones in the past. It's not the first time that there have been inverted gravity mechanics in a Sonic game. It's not the first time that, you know, we're in some sort of space base. Even the Sonic Advance games, other Sonic games on a handheld have done that. But I think of the space-themed zones, for some reason, this one's just my favorite. And, you know, a lot of the level you're seeing right now is just a bunch of springs put in one spot. And some spikes, apparently, that I can't get past. And yet, between the combination of the music, the bright colors, and the minimal but fun gameplay mechanics, I just find myself enjoying this zone so much. And I think it's a good thing that the final zone of the game is probably the best one. You want to start strong, you want to end strong. If you're going to have a bad zone, yeah, you probably want to keep it in the middle. That's just generally how games go, right? Now, whether or not other people will find this to be the best zone in the game, I'm not sure, but I do know a lot of people who love this song. What You Need is one of the most iconic Sonic Rush songs, and that probably has to do with the fact that it's also the menu theme, but it's just a good song. It's just cool. When I think of Sonic Rush, I think of the first zone and this zone. I think that's the case for a lot of other Sonic games too. I think a lot of people think of the first zone of a Sonic game and the last zone. Like, you think of Sonic 3, you got Angel Island Zone, and you've got Death Egg Zone. You think of, well, I guess it's Sonic 3 and Knuckles that has Death Egg Zone. You think of Sonic Adventure 2, you've got City Escape, and then you've got Final Rush and Crazy Gadget. You know, space or near the edge of the earth. Like, I know Sonic Heroes is near the edge of the earth. It's just neat. These cannons, they're fun. I can dig them. Going upside down in the cannons, I think that's very creative. It's just that the level designers were really thinking of fun and intuitive ways to reuse assets and yet not make them feel, well, redundant. Alright. Even though I lost my rings earlier, I still have over 300 rings right now. This level's still going. Like, I'm moving. I haven't screwed up anything just yet. And yeah, it doesn't feel like I've been playing it for 4 minutes. Now maybe it has, because I've been repeating myself, trying to find excuses for commentary. But as it stands, I did beat the level under 4 minutes, so hopefully that's worth a time bonus. And I enjoyed myself. I think that was a very fun zone. But we're not done yet. We have a boss battle to do. And in addition to the zone and the music being iconic, this upcoming boss battle is very iconic too. Oh man, only an A rank, it's fine. I said I'd get at least an A rank on every level in the game, not an S rank on every level, and as I stated in the first part of this walkthrough, getting an S rank doesn't matter anyway. But alright, here we go. We won't let you get away this time, Eggman Nega! Ha 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 ha! I don't have time to chat with you right now! But come to think of it, I can just take your time. Blaze? Long time no see, Eggman Nega. Oh, Blaze, my dear. I didn't expect to see you in this world. It seems Eggman has made a mistake. So you guided Eggman to our world. Ah ha ha ha! It's best to get someone else to do the dirty work. I've been waiting for him to return with the gems. I couldn't care less what happens to our world. Sigh. I'll destroy you! That's pretty harsh. He's my opponent. Go away! No can do. There's a few things I owe him as well. I said I would resolve this on my own. I must protect my world. And I don't need anyone's help. Hey, chill for a second. You're way too tense. Why are you still here? If you won't leave... Hey, are you going to fight me? Ha 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 ha! This world is so entertaining. I think I'm going to like it here. And so, for our next boss fight, we are not fighting Eggman or Eggman Nega. We are fighting Blaze the Cat. And the song is different than the regular boss theme of this game. The song is actually called Vela Nova, which is symbolic because Vela is associated with air, and Nova is associated with fire. Now, Sonic has been called the Knight of the Wind. He is a speedy character. He, being speedy, flowing with the wind, that's Sonic's character. Blaze is associated with fire. She has a fiery attitude. She has actual fire powers. She's about to shoot fire out of the ground. So not only is Vela Nova just a cool sounding title, but it is symbolic for this battle. The composer really thought this through. Now, as for the battle itself, it is a bit different than Eggman boss battles. You just have to strike when Blaze leaves herself open, but she leaves herself open a bit differently than Eggman boss fights. It's not like she just does an attack and then she stands still for a second and you can attack her. You kind of just have to wait for certain frames of animation to appear in general. She'll like try to jump back. I got a few quick hits on her before. The more you do this boss fight, the fewer frames of animation you'll have to be able to strike her down. Stop it! This isn't going to change anything! What do you know? The responsibility is mine to bear alone! I have to do this by myself. Carrying the entire world on your shoulders? Enough! For the final hit, you will have to defeat Blaze the Cat in a button mashing contest. The best way to do this is to use your middle finger and your index finger on the A and B buttons and rapidly press them that way, or to use both your index fingers and put each one on a different button. You can use your thumbs. When I was younger, I used to use my thumbs, but in today's day and age, I use my index finger and my middle finger. Now, Eggman Nega's flying away saying I'll regret this, but I didn't even fight him. I fought Blaze the Cat. So if anything, Blaze the Cat should be leaving saying you'll regret this. But whatever. I think I beat that boss in a pretty reasonable amount of time, and I hung on to my rings, so that should be enough to get a glorious S rank. Did I do it?
Should we try this again? I
did. Awesome stuff. So yeah, that boss fight's quite a bit different than others, and it has awesome music to boot. Can you stand up? I must save the soul emeralds. I must. A bit overzealous, aren't we? But it seems like she's had a rough past. Listen, don't bite off more than you can chew. And be yourself. Blaze! Perhaps you're right. I can rely on friends if I let myself. Great! I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. It's nice to meet you. I'm Blaze. It's nice to meet you too. And just like that, there goes Sonic Games again, being all about friendship. Man, things are looking pretty depressing lately. Led by the Soul Emeralds, my world has begun to enter yours. What will happen to our two worlds? I don't know, but I think our worlds can't coexist like this. Eventually, everything will disappear. No! That can't be! We've got to come up with a solution fast. Eggman and Eggman Nega. The two eggheads, right? Blaze, you stay here. In your condition, you... But... Okay then. Leave it to me! Yes. I'll rely on you. Blaze! Smart thinking! Okay, let's go, Tails! Got it, Sonic! There is no Zone 8, but there is an F zone. The F stands for final. It's the final zone. Final zone unknown. For now, that wraps this part of Sonic Rush, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all next time in the next part when I take on the final zone and see what's gonna happen with how wavy the Earth is right now. Look how trippy that is. It's so wavy. All right, bye-bye, humans. Whoosh.
Hey, thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. If you want to show your support, one of the best things you can do is leave a comment down below. So if you have anything nice you want to say about the video, or if you have any questions, I'll try to respond to whatever I can at my earliest convenience. Either way, your support means a lot and I really appreciate it. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye!